Hi there, it's a great week for us, winning 2 games against Brentford and Wolves. The Wolves winner right at the end, injury time. Really important win. Your thoughts on the game?
I think it was a statement game. I think that, when you're able to come back like that against a team as resolute defensively as Wolves, I think it's a major statement to the rest of the league, to Europe, that we're building something special here, because Wolves hadn't lost when they went ahead since 2018. So for us to score 2 goals in the second half, when there wasn't really much on for us in the first half, and we just grew into the game, it was brave. It was, especially since we had the youngest team in the league, so I think it was just really impressive that we were able to double down and find the 3 points in the end.
Yeah, Arteta's changes. Got to say, he got his tactics spot on, made the substitutions, also took a defender off for an attacker. Really good performance from Pepe and Eddie coming on as well. Thoughts?
Yeah, I mean, I've always believed in Arteta, but the one of his biggest weaknesses or areas for growth has been his substitutions. He often waits too long, or he puts on the wrong guy, maybe. But against Wolves, he got it spot on. Pepe came on, changed the game completely on his own. And then obviously Eddie came on, switched to a back 3. Eddie assisted Pepe's goal, and then Pepe linked up with Laka for the winner. So, yeah, massive props to Arteta for getting those tactics right. And Pepe and Nketiah, they've been getting a lot of stick in the last year or so, but they stepped up when it mattered most, and now we have a much better chance of top 4 because of it.
Okay, and who was your man of the match?
I'm glad I've asked this, because I went on AFTV after the game and I was so still just in a state of delirium. But looking back, for me, it's probably going to have to be Martin Odegaard, because when you go back and watch both of our goals, he was the conductor for both of them. He played the ball over the top that Nketiah cut back for Pepe, and it was also Odegaard who found Lacazette, who then played that 1-2 with Pepe. And he just runs nonstop. I really think of him as like Ozil on speed, He's got the same vision and technique as Ozil, but he's also got the work rate to back it up and give us that extra bit of energy. So it's Odegaard, but Partey, people underestimate Partey because his role isn't flashy. So I think Odegaard and Partey, but obviously Pepe and Nketiah deserve massive credit because they won us the game, basically.
Okay, now looking at the referee's performance. Again,
Awful.
A lot of time wasting from Wolves.
Well, to be fair, I was furious when he wasn't carding anyone for time wasting, but then we got 6 minutes of added time because of the time wasting, and then we scored. So that's karma, summed up for you in football. If you think you're going to get away with wasting time, it'll come back and haunt you pretty immediately. So hopefully they learn from that.
Okay, now looking at the top 4 situation, we're in a really good place. Who do you think our biggest dangers are going to be for getting there?
I still think it's Man U and Spurs. I think that we have a better squad than both of them. But the difference is they both have world-class players, and we don't have any world-class players right now. We have a lot of players with world-class potential, and Thomas Partey can become world-class again. He was when we signed him, but it's been a tough start for him. So, yeah, I think that just because Man U and Spurs both have world-class players, they'll be able to get points here and there that we might not be able to given how young we are. But I still think because of our camaraderie, our togetherness, we have a better chance than them at the end of the day to finish top 4.
Okay, you think we'll get top 4?
I think so. I'm cautiously optimistic because we're young, and again, we don't have world-class players, so I don't trust it fully. But when you look at the math and where we are in the table, we have a huge chance. It's in our hands right now, so I think we can do it.
Okay, just to finish with your thoughts on Arteta and how he's been going so far.
I think that in 3 years' time, people will be calling him one of the best managers in the world. I think that people don't realize how immense of a job he's doing at stripping down our entire culture that has been kind of lingering, and it's been sort of lackadaisical for over a decade now. I think he's recalibrating our entire DNA, and things like getting rid of Mustafi, Socrates, Kolasinac, Ozil, Aubameyang, all these guys that have been overpaid, underperforming, redoing the whole dressing room and the whole back room. Yeah, he's worked wonders, and I think given that it's his first job ever, it's almost a miraculous what he's been able to achieve. And we're gonna win the Premier League or the Champions League within 5 years.